Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution. In the last episode, we finished up the final mission on the Return to Jurassic Park DLC campaign. We also managed to get that park up to 5 stars. The only thing we had left to do at that point was reputation unlocks. And looking through the reputation unlocks there, the only benefits it would provide would be some building upgrades and some additional dinosaurs that we could add to that particular park. So basically at that point it would just be a reputation grind and basically a sandbox park, because we'd achieved everything that we needed to do. 5 stars, missions complete, done. It didn't unlock anything new, so I decided that that's pretty much done. I mean, we could return to it at some point if I feel like it, but I think it's pretty much done, because if I'm going to be working just on a sandbox park, I'm going to work on a sandbox park, and that's what we're going to do next. Is we're going to go ahead and head into sandbox mode and build the ultimate dinosaur zoo. At least my version of an ultimate dinosaur zoo. So, I'm going to go ahead and head into sandbox mode. We can pick any map we want. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to do the Isla Nublar here, which was the original sandbox map. It's just a large open area where we can just go to town. So that is what we're going to do. I'm going to set it to the Jurassic Park era, because I actually like the looks of those buildings. They're small. They're a lot smaller than the Jurassic World buildings. So they will add, they'll save us some space and things like that. And also just like the way they look. So we're going to go with that. And the preset is going to be standard. So, dinosaur health will still function as normal. Temperaments will still function as normal. So we got to worry about, proper enclosure sizes, proper, populations and herds and all other kind of stuff. So we still got to worry about all that. Dinosaur needs are normal, so they're gonna need food and everything else. Power requirements are normal. But we have unlimited money, so I don't need to worry about money. So that is, the plan. Which, is kind of normal anyway, because the money usually only kind of affects you at the early stages of the park. And once you kind of get past a certain point, the money's rolling in so fast that you never have to think about it again. So, let's go ahead and play. Yep, I was just experimenting with what particular map I'd like to play on. And we're going to go with this one. And because I think that we're going with the Jurassic Park era, there is no monorail line. There's no monorail line here. So, Sandbox mode has an unlimited budget. We can access a variety of different gameplay settings from Sandbox settings. Yep. Let me actually just go into those Sandbox settings just to make sure that I have light storms, heavy storms, no weather. You know what? I'm going to put light storms on, because I'd like to have that storm come in, do, potential for some damage, so that I have to think about it. Time of day, dusk, night, day-night cycle. We'll set it to 30 minutes, which is basically the length of my episodes. So, we should go through like a whole day-night cycle. Oh, no failed incubations off. Leave it off for now. Disease level, normal, lifespan, unlimited. You know what? I think I'm going to actually turn that on. Because I just don't want to have to deal with them dying. And it doesn't make any sense for the dinosaurs to die as quickly as they do in the campaigns. I mean, I understand why that's there as a gameplay mechanic, but for this, it doesn't make any sense. Because these dinosaurs should theoretically live for years and years. So, no. No deaths due to old age. Normal escape, normal requirements. Herbivores able to initiate fights. Yes. Dinosaur vehicle aggression. Sure, we'll leave that on. Power outage frequency. Normal. Unlimited power off. Infinite feeders off. Invincible vehicles off. Let's see. We can actually change the cache. Unlimited. So I could actually put cache in there as a thing we would have to worry about. Dinosaur variety difficulty, dinosaur rating difficulty, guest count difficulty, economic difficulty, contracts. I don't need them if I have unlimited money. So there we go. This is just about building the park. Nothing else. Okay. So, what I'm thinking is that to have our arrival area, I think makes sense to put it down here. There's a little pond down there, but we can always get rid of that. So, let's go ahead and flatten out the ground. Let's see. What would be a good elevation to flatten this out at? Probably this. Okay, and let's get rid of the current trees. Alright, so what we'll need is we will need a arrival helipad for our guests. Let's see, let's orient it like this. Alright, so they'll arrive. And then I think they're going to go to a visitor center. The visitor center here. Right out of the gate. Right? Alright, we'll do the fancy path. Let's see if I can just kind of eyeball this curve a little bit. Now, could I put in some features here? No, can't put any water in, but I could probably throw in some trees. Lining the road. At least for the moment. Oh yeah, we need power, obviously, because, you know. Yes, I'm aware how power works. Okay, that's actually probably not something I necessarily want to do. That's alright. Okay, so we're gonna need a power plant somewhere. Geothermal power station. I could kind of try to hide it back here. Now, for enclosures, the only, like, guest attraction is the park tour. See, now that can be connected to a fence, but it doesn't look like it actually needs to be connected to a fence. Right? Okay, so the tour... Well, actually, what I would probably want is some more guest areas here first. Right? Like where the hotels are going to be. Guest facilities. Before we actually get into, like, the park proper. I'm not going to make the entire park this elevation. Okay. But if we throw in... our path here, then would allow me to put in kind of guest facilities in this area. Like we could put in, you know, our emergency shelter, which we can tuck away over here. And because we are going to have light storms, a storm defense station would not be out of the question for something we would want to have. Now we are going to need an ACU team and a ranger team. Well, the ranger outpost is the ACU. So yeah, we need the ranger outpost here as well. And then what I'll just do is we'll take some trees and we'll just kind of hide that a little bit. Oh, it didn't actually connect the path. Let's... There we go.
Gentlemen, a ranger outpost is operational.
Alright, so I'm going to want reload speed, I'm going to want accuracy, and then I'm going to want scheduling. There we go.
Stand by for helicopter arrival.
Alright, so where is going to be the, like, main fence? Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to smooth this down a little bit. Now, do we have, like, the big Jurassic Park door? Is that something I can actually put in? I didn't see it. Fences. So here's a gate. Signs. No. Scenery? No. That's slightly unfortunate. Alright, well, what I want to do is we'll go ahead and put this guy right about there. We'll worry about the pathway later. So that's going to connect. It's going to need power. Which will kind of... tuck the power away over... Or I'll just put it right next to it. Well... Over substation there. That's fine.
Go on an adventure on our new Jurassic Park tour.
Well, the tour really isn't anything right now, so, you know, that's heavy cable fence. Electrified cable fence. Is this actually electrified or not? No, it doesn't appear to be. We'll go with the electrified cable fence. Alright, so this is like the primary, I guess, perimeter fence that protects the guest area from everything else. And hopefully this is going to be enough space for the hotels and everything else. So, there we go. Now, one thing we are going to need, I just realized this, is we're going to need to dedicate a chunk of this to here. Let's see, let me use the cheap path. Kind of delineate that. Alright, so what this is going to be is my initial holding pen. This actually isn't bad. Alright, and then it's going to need access for the ranger teams. Actually, probably the better way to do this is put the trees there. Move these trees. Put some stuff there. Put a little bit of water. Kind of there. Alright, there we go. And then this is going to be the park. And so, let's see, where do we actually start? What way do they go? Okay, they come out here. They come out there, and they go in there. Okay. Alright, so... what would be... our first exhibit? Oh, one other thing I need to do is I need to put a door over there, I think, for the ranger teams. Alright, so they're going to climb up this way. And then I think probably an herbivore enclosure would be our best bet. And we don't need an electrified fence, I don't think, for herbivores. Heavy cable should be fine. Let's try to follow the contours a little bit. Kind of have a bit of a long enclosure here. We're going to incorporate that little pond. Alright, and then we'll need an entrance for the rangers. Try and hide that fencing a little bit. All right, so tour route. We'll start here. And follow along there. I think for the time being, we're just going to have it loop back. Just as kind of our initial tour route. We'll edit it later to as we add more stuff. Okay. And so we're going to incubate here. Hatchery capacity. Maybe throw some success rate on there. I don't think we're really going to need it because I'm not that worried about like star ratings and that kind of stuff. Just enough to counteract maybe our different skins and stuff. So, I think we'll just start off with our basics here. Triceratops. Couple trikes. Our 1993 patterns. I guess we could try some of those out. Let's incubate you. And maybe we'll go with like one of these. Arid here. And incubate that. And so what we'll want to have in here are going to be ground feeder for herbivores. Alright, well, there they are, but there's nothing to see yet, so. Okay, so, well, that's taking up a lot of real estate. A lot more than I anticipated, but we're gonna do like Triceratops, Parasaurolophus, like a lot of North American. I think I want to do like North American herbivores. I don't know if I'm gonna put every single species in the park. This fence is probably overkill. Like, what do you got behind there? Alright. Our first trike is ready. Alright.
We are pleased to welcome a Triceratops to the park.
Let's have you tranquilize. And then tranquilize that one as well. Their models are different. Like this one's got these scales on the back. This one does not. Or is that just part of the texture? No, it's an actual geometry. Alright, get you guys moved over there. And then this is going to need a feeder. Nope, wrong feeder. There you go. We'll put our feeder like right there close to the fence. Should give the guests a nice view. Super heavy steel fence is probably a bit much. Alright, but I think we're at the end of the episode. This is kind of a good place to start. So we'll continue working on this park when we come back for next episode. So for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.